They don't think we know anything, do
They know I don't.
She pretty well worries people listen to her, she doesn't go what she wants to. But the others, they don't do that, you know. Paying the bills. One more minute,
I guess it's non-union, because all the union people are on strike.
$5.
5 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, everybody. Thank you. I'll call the regular Industrial Development Board of Stewart and Houston County meeting to order. I see we have a quorum. You all should have received in the mail packet of minutes, previous minutes, financial statements. Floor is open for a motion to approve the minutes, pay the bills, and let me transfer this one. No, the next one.
Yes.
Thank you.
Motion to approve.
Dorch.
Second.
Fitzhugh. Got a motion second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Under old business, the first one we have is Eco Materials, Mr. Jason Page. Yeah, there you go.
Yes, sir.
You have something you want to say?
We was just here wanting to request a status update.
All right.
Okay, see if there's anything that we need to add or help you with.
Okay. Okay.
So, okay, we've sent the lease since the last time we were here. We sent it to ECO's corporate attorney, and they reviewed it and made some changes, and sent it back to us with those changes marked, and I emailed that to all of you to look at, and showed you where the changes are, so we didn't have to read the whole thing. And as far as I'm concerned, it's ready to go. I approve the changes, and if you all do, then at some point, if you don't have any questions about it, you'll need a motion to approve that version of the contract. And what I'll do is I'll email that out to their corporate counsel for them to sign and send the original back to us with original signatures. And then I'll obtain the signatures here on it. And also, they had, of course, agreed to pay for the legal services, and I'll send that bill along with the contract and expect a check or two back with that to take care of that. And then we should be ready to do, they'll need to start doing what they need to do, and I'll be in touch with them about that as we go along. So that's where we're at on it.
Any questions? Floor is open for motion. Accept it.
So moved.
George? Second. Grassley? Motion is second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Should see if Mr. Page has any questions. See if he has any questions.
I do not.
All right, next order of old business, True Local B. Bradley, you want the floor for 10 minutes?
Sure.
And we'll have a question. You need a mic?
Yes. Borrow this guy.
Yeah, sure.
Thank everybody for showing up again tonight. I hate to waste your time. Whether we pass or fail, we gratefully decline. We are moving on to a adjacent piece of property. I'll give you a brief explanation why. This has not been a great experience for us. We've tried. We've got several members reached out. We've done our due diligence. Met with Mayor Bailey last week. Mayor Bailey don't seem to think there's a problem with water, and I don't think we're going to have an avenue of getting that and achieving getting water to Cumberland City or to us that would withstand our demands in the next 5 years. That being said, the alternate site, we have 2 separate ways of getting water to us, and we're going to pursue that. I don't want to waste your time tonight. This opportunity wasn't presented until last week. It's a better opportunity for us and a lot easier to get through. And I think right now there's a lot of questions, and I'm not seeing a progressive movement and a unified motion. We've got parts and pieces going the right direction and other parts and pieces going totally backwards. And if that's the way this project's going to continue down the road, we'll never have what we need to establish in this community. So at this point, we have made a decision. We opened the conversations to negotiate that piece of property last week, or first of this week, and we will be pursuing that through the remainder of this week and next. Thank you for your time. You guys, all your hard work. The ones of you that sat down with us, reached out, investigated the project because you want to know more. Thank you. Y'all done what you were appointed to do, and we appreciate it. And going forward, if y'all need help with water, reach out. We're here. And that's going to be up to you guys to push for that. Community, Ms. Ramsey, you're going to have to get out the community. We're not leaving the community. We're going to stay in the community. So all the hard work the citizens have done, we appreciate that as well. And it's duly noted, and we're still working towards it. We'll be here. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Robert, you still on speak?
Well, y'all ain't gonna vote on it, I just can tell you what I think about
No,
it.
you signed up to speak, you got 3 minutes. Come on up, get.
Well, since he ain't gonna take y'all's deal up, I just wanna tell you my opinion about it. I've been in the, I'm 66 years old. I've been in the cattle business my whole life. To turn this deal down will be like shutting it off and say, hey, I don't want no jobs in Houston or Stewart County. Now, will he build it and make it work? Ain't nobody in this room knows that. But if you don't give him the opportunity, we'll never know. And that's just what I was wanting to tell y'all tonight, that the boy's trying. It takes a lot of money, and it's going to be several years down the road. But tell him no would be the wrong thing to do for Houston and Stewart County. And that's in my opinion. And I know we don't all agree on it, but I just want to let y'all know that it could be, I don't know if y'all seen his brochure, but it'll be a whole lot of jobs for people. I know a lot of y'all people don't think that we'll be the ones with the jobs, but if we qualified, you would have a job there. So, I mean, that's just my opinion about it. And, I mean, will it make it work? I don't know, but if I was to vote yes, I would want to give him the opportunity to try to make it work.
Thank you. Any new business? Howard, I'm sorry, but we're gonna do this on
We have it on both. Should be on both.
mine on the budget. Howard present the budget.
You got 2.
I have what I have is for the next, you're welcome, come on.
Check one of those.
Thank you for doing it. Could I have one of
All right. Cass came to me last month and he asked me if I would take a look at putting together a budget for the industrial board and also the Stewart Houston County. And to approach that, what I did, and if you'll turn past the first page, the second one, I actually I asked our clerk here to please pull all of the checks that have been written for the last 2 years for fiscal year 22 and 23. I went through at that point and created a spreadsheet showing the deposits that we have received so far, and also all of the expenses that would go. And if you notice in looking at FY23, you'll notice that in February we started receiving the money from Dajan, and that goes up through July. Now, I did not have the later figures, so I can't go from there. You will notice that our legal fees for the industrial board for FY23 total $10,204. We had payments that we paid to Legends Bank up to the current date that I asked of $200,000, clerical assistance $1,800, and the audit that flew in. If you look back at FY22, which is your last page, you will notice the same type of situation. Our legal fees of $20,000 plus, also the amounts of money that we were making and depositing in that time frame. You will also notice the Legends Bank, the amount that we deposited there. Taking a look at those two, what I did is I did an estimate on the front page for the Industrial Development Board of estimated income of $320,000. Personal expenses of $2,700. Operating expenses are very difficult. We didn't really show anything, with a balance of roughly $317,000 would be there. Then I came back and I did the actual expenses. You notice that the electricity, which that has actually been transferred, would be less than the amount shown, but I felt that I still needed to show that. Legal fees, you'll see the estimated amount in there, and also that we should be attempting to try to reduce a 15% reduction of those at all possible. You'll notice the loans in there, also a reduction. We may need to look at that, because when we get through with all the expenses, we're not going to be a balanced budget for the Industrial Development Board. And so this is your overview. The front page is kind of a rough draft for a budget for the next fiscal year. So that's for FY24 in there. And with that, you'll hear it again with different figures in the next part of the meeting.
Okay, thank you.
Any questions on this?
I don't have any. Thank you for doing that.
Okay.
Any other new business come before this board? Next meeting will be November 28th. That's okay with you all? Thanksgiving's on, what, 25th, 4th? When's Thanksgiving?
23rd.
23rd. Okay. Okay. Motion to adjourn.
No move.
Dorch,
Second.
Grasty. We're adjourned. Thank you.